Yeah, yeah, yeah. What it do with the business is, man, it's IQ when I'm back, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all for pulling up and watching the video, man, and supporting the channel, man. Please hit that subscription button if it's your first time. Hit that like button. Shout out to 1090 Jake. So he done cooked up another one. It says Julio Foolio evidence shows how the Foolio the Foolio 5, like the old Block 6. Foolio 5 may face capital punishment for first degree, and I'm guessing it's murder after that. Let's get into it.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for
Hold on, let me show y'all rocking with me. Okay, cool. Let's get it.
this video, I know, just chill. Another Folio video, I get it, yeah. But we got some major updates, and we pretty much have all of the evidence. And we're gonna break it down bit by bit. August 3rd, 2024, the state attorney's office filed a motion to basically keep Isaiah Chance, aka Gutter Zay, in jail. Reason being, he and four others allegedly traveled to Tampa from Jacksonville and killed Foolio. We know the story by now, and if you don't, you can catch up on my other videos. But within the factual basis of this motion, we would get the new major details and the evidence against them that we're about to break down. Zay and Alicia drove to Tampa the day before the murder in a silver Chevy Cruze, while Sean, Rashad, and Davion were inside of a black Chevy Impala. License plate readers would literally be able to track the exact route traveled between the two cities, and a search would be conducted for any vehicles matching the make, model, and year range.
That's what I said. I'm like, we'll make them drive 3 hours, not thinking that no cameras, license plates reader, any other police technology, or even like some freak accident little kid record you on his camera phone while you outside the window, like, or driving on the highway, anything. 3 hours away to go do a hit is crazy, bro. And think ain't no evidence going on, and then you went the day before, like, whatever, bro.
Of the suspected vehicles. Detectives quickly found a tag for a black 2008 Chevy LTZ registered to Sean Gaithwright's mother. Another tag would be found for a 2018 silver Chevy Cruze registered to a female who shares an address with Rashad Murphy's blood brother, who's currently in prison. Detectives pieced together that they left Jacksonville around the same time Foolio was posting to Instagram about his Airbnb party. Surveillance cameras would show Zay and Alicia tracked Foolio to two separate clubs, and at both locations they got out of the vehicle while Zay used Alicia's phone to communicate with Sean. Sean's Chevy Impala could be seen on video arriving at both clubs after Zay's communication.
Dumbass.
Foolio was driven to the hotel in a 3-car convoy. While at the hotel, Zay and Alicia drove by Foolio's pod car twice. A Tesla camera in Sentry mode would capture both suspect vehicles on camera, as well as the shooters approaching on foot. The first shooter was masked with dark skin, military boots, dark jeans with a rip in the left knee, a black belt, and a black hoodie. He was carrying a Glock in his left hand that had an extended magazine. The second shooter was tall, skinny, wearing a dark blue hoodie and black pants. His light skin complexion could be seen above his mask to the top of his hood and between his gloves and sleeves. He was carrying an AR with a shell catcher. The third shooter was
Oh, shell catcher alone. Niggas is going to federal prison. That's fair time. You got a device to catch shells. Any kind of silencers, shell catchers, any of that military grade shit. That's probably 10 years right there. That's no even minus the murder. That's like 10 years right there type shit. I'm just guessing. It's a switch is 10 years. Any kind of that type of shit, I'm telling you.
heavier, wearing all black.
This is the stuff your insurance company doesn't want you to know about.
Listen, any of that type of military grade shit, killing machine, silencers, suppressors, shell catcher shit, nigga, let's not even talk about the murder. You're definitely getting time for that for sure. And then we're gonna talk about the murder. You see what I'm saying? It's over with.
The insurance premiums.
I ain't gonna lie.
With an orange ski mask and also carrying an AR with a shell catcher. Shooter 1 was the first to fire, and as detectives observed the muzzle flashes along with the impacts on the windshield of Foolio's car, it became obvious the Glock had a switch and was firing automatic. 31 9mm shell casings would be left at the scene, while not one rifle round was found because of the shell catches. License plate readers would again capture the vehicles after the murder. The crews traveled back to Jacksonville while the Impala went east towards Polk County. Both vehicles would be placed into the system as felony wanted vehicles, and 3 days after the murder, sheriffs in Gwinnett County, Georgia, would attempt a traffic stop on the silver Cruze. The driver, a black male, jumped out of the driver's seat running away on foot. He'd be arrested for obstruction and identified as Rashad Murphy. Damage on the side of the vehicle matched the damage that could be seen from surveillance in Tampa, proving this was in fact the same vehicle used in the murder. That same day, the Chevy Impala would also be found. Detectives made contact with a member of Sean's family and obtained a statement. The witness said Sean called him saying he was on his way to visit and arrived the night of the murder. The witness confirmed he was driving the black Impala, and the witness also said while Sean was at the house, Sean said he had given a ride to a couple of friends. He'd eat dinner, rest in one of the rooms, then make his way back to Jacksonville. But instead of taking the Impala, he'd drive back in a gold Toyota 4Runner, also registered to his mom. The witness provided
Niggas is using their mama cars for hits. Childish. Stupid. You set yourself up to get caught, bro. Stupid.
consent to review their home camera footage, and Sean could be seen arriving at the house in all black. He could also be seen wiping down the Impala with a rag and transferring bags from the car to the garage, which would then be placed in the Toyota. That same night, Sean would get pulled over in Jacksonville. Sheriff smelled marijuana, searched the Toyota, found a Glock in the center console, one of the bags seen on video containing 223 live bullets and 9 spent casings, along with a 9mm barrel and a Glock firing pin. The barrel, pin, and the Glock didn't match the casings in Foolio's death, but the spent rifle casings came back to 2 shootings. One was a homicide in Jacksonville, and the second shooting was the prior attempt on Foolio's life when he was shot in the foot. This would mean Sean is not only charged with killing Foolio, but was in possession of evidence linking him to a failed attempt at killing Foolio.
Dumbass.
The day after Sean was caught, sheriffs executed a search warrant on Sean's house. They'd find a gun safe and multiple rifles, with one having a brass catcher attached. 2 spent 9mm casings were also found inside the safe, matching the casings found at Foolio's crime scene. So not only did Sean keep casings from when he allegedly tried to kill Foolio, Sean kept the casings from when he allegedly did kill Foolio. They just couldn't find the actual gun. Zay's house would get hit by a warrant next, finding a Glock with an extended magazine,
Well, his house got hit next. That mean that old boy was talking. How they hit his house next? And why are you keeping the shells that are like this? Dumbest criminals, bro. Can't feel sorry for these idiots. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you can't feel sorry for these idiots, bro. This nigga kept shell casings from the murder and the shooting, and used his mom car. Like, idiot, bro. These y'all homies.
Glock box, and notes in a notebook detailing Glock switches. The Glock wasn't a match to the murder, and a poster would be found in Zay's bedroom dissing Foolio's gang. Now, when Rashad Murphy was arrested in Georgia, he was in possession of an iPhone, and within the iPhone was a photo of Davion Murphy's ID linking the two together. Another photo was taken by someone looking at the floorboard of a vehicle wearing black military-style boots, the same ones worn by shooter number 1 who fired the switch. Screenshots of an Airbnb confirmation and Rashad's ID was enough to prove he rented an Airbnb 1.3 miles away from where Foolio would be killed. The property was equipped with a Ring camera that showed Alicia entering the day before the murder.
I was about to say, y'all rented a B&B, bro, knowing they be having cameras to watch their property, whoever owns the B. Bro, kids, don't follow these idiots, bro. Stupid ass dumbasses threw their whole fucking life away. Goofy.
The day of, Zay could be seen walking out with a champagne glass, Davion can be seen carrying a bag to the parking lot, and Zay and Sean would pass by multiple times. The only one who wasn't seen by the Ring camera is Rashad Murphy. The Airbnb would be paid for by a Cash App account named Rich Off War belonging to Zay, so while Rashad booked it, Zay financed it. The Airbnb Ring camera would capture a gray SUV waiting in the background as the defendants left.
These niggas got the houses. They put shit in their name. Yo, stupid. Dumb. Dummies. Dee 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 dum dum. Come on, man. Get it together, bro.
The SUV would be identified as an Uber and the driver as witness number 2. He was hired to drive from Tampa to Jacksonville, picked up 3 people, and drove them to Sean's home in Jacksonville. Come to find out, Sean's home has security cameras and detectives would get a warrant for the footage. Video would show Rashad, Zay, and Alicia exiting the Uber, and witness number 2 would identify them as well, placing them all at the Airbnb where they were picked up. In addition, Sean's home surveillance also had video from before the murder, showing Zay and Sean loading bags big enough to fit rifles into the black Chevy before leaving for Tampa. Warrants were obtained for every suspect's phone and found that Rashad traveled to Tampa without one.
And let me tell y'all this. When people get warrants for your phone, that don't mean that they can, I mean, yeah, they can get your actual phone, right? But they mean they can go into your phone and they can get the company to give them every information that's in your phone, print it up or send it in the file or whatever. It don't mean just give me your phone and let's look through. I mean, they can see erase messages, like all that, erase text messages. This niggas is dumb. Dumb, straight up.
Warrants were obtained for every suspect's phone and found that Rashad traveled to Tampa without one. But his phone also showed he went to Walmart the night before going to Tampa. Surveillance video from Walmart would show he just so happened to be wearing the same exact outfit down to the military boots as shooter number 1 who fired the Glock with the switch. It was also later verified Rashad is left-handed, as the shooter was. Alicia's phone would show she traveled to Tampa, arrived at the B&B, and even went to McDonald's. Surveillance video from McDonald's would show her in the front passenger seat with Davion driving. Post Miranda, she'd tell investigators in an interview that her and Zay were in the back seat and she didn't know who was driving. Her phone would track her back to the Airbnb before leaving for the club. She'd be tracked to the clubs, was communicating with Sean, and was on surveillance video at both places. Her iCloud would show she also shared her location with Sean 3 different times while tracking Foolio. Zay, Sean, and Davion would all be tracked by their cell phone GPSs to every single location. Sean's phone would also reveal he was messaging a female, asking her to contact the male that was with Foolio to get their location. A message found after the murder was committed would state, "I'm coming home, my thirst is quenched. Pop a bottle of Don Julio today, Murphy." Alicia provided a post-Miranda statement where she identified herself and all the footage she was seen in and identified Zay as the one driving while tracking Foolio. She admitted to allowing Zay to use her phone while communicating with Sean, but denied knowledge of the murder and was caught lying multiple times during the interview. She claimed she was only at the clubs because they were thinking of partying there. She claimed her and Zay walked up to ask how much it was to get into each club, but that was proven false by the surveillance video. She'd even admit to her and Zay being at the scene of the murder, claiming they were just lost and didn't know the victims. Now it's hard to say that these are the alleged killers.
Bro, listen to me, man. These kids just threw their fucking life away. They killed Fulio, ended his life. Not only did y'all end somebody else's life, but y'all threw your life away due to doing dumbass shit. Y'all ain't even. And who does hits with their girlfriend? Like, This is super stupid goofy. Super stupid goofy. RP Foolio, man. This shit is stupid, bro. I'm disgusted, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. Another one bites the dust.